I do my makeup for me. I'm trying to lose weight for me. I'm also trying to be healthier for me. I dress up for me. Now, all these statements are true, but they're only half-truths. I mean, they're mostly truths. Of course I do things for myself. I'm my own biggest fan. You're your own biggest fan. That's just how life is. If you don't root for yourself, who else will, right? I dress up and do my makeup, which helps boost my confidence, which makes me be, well, more confident. Duh. But why do I feel confident when I look good? Because other people also think I look good. Now, obviously, I don't look for validation from other people. As I said, I'm my own biggest fan. And obviously, I know no matter what I do, what I wear, how I do my makeup, how I do my hair, or whatever choices I make, not everyone's going to like it. And that's okay. I don't rely on validation from others. But when I find someone who likes what I did, how I dressed, how I did my hair, how I did whatever, when you find someone that agrees or likes what you did, you gotta admit, it's a damn as hell nice feeling.
But beauty is a social construct.
Yes it is. But it is also very subjective. What I like to say is, everyone is beautiful, but not everyone's attractive. And that's because beauty is subjective.
But you just said everyone is beautiful?
Yes, and that's because it is subjective. If beauty was objective, a lot of people would be downright hideous. Probably myself included. Okay, take 100 people. Each of those people are going to have their own opinion about what they find as beautiful. Okay? Now take yourself, male, female, whatever, gender, applies to all, and put yourself on a stage right smack in front of them, okay? All of those people are going to have their own opinion about you, okay? And that's fine, that's okay. No, everyone has a right to their own opinions, okay? Now, say 50 plus of them found you beautiful. Well, guess what? Congratulations! You got the majority vote. You're beautiful, okay? But what if only 40 people said you were beautiful? What if only one person out of the 100 said you were beautiful? Well, guess what? Congratulations! You're beautiful, because at least one person found you beautiful. That's what I mean by everyone is beautiful, but not everyone's attractive. Someone somewhere out there will find you attractive. That's all I mean. But not everyone is going to agree. Because, and repeat with me now, beauty is subjective. But anyways, those 100 people, kick them out of the fucking room. They really don't matter. That was just an explanation. The only opinion that really matters about what you look like, about what you do, how you do your hair or anything, is, guess who? How you, yourself, myself. Not that my opinion's better than your opinion on you. I mean, like, for me, it's myself. For you, it's yourself. You know?
Weren't you just saying otherwise, though?
No. Just because I admit that my confidence is boosted because someone else thinks I'm attractive doesn't mean that without their validation, I think I'm hideous. If anything, it's probably just a stroke to my already inflated ego. But there's nothing wrong with wanting the acceptance of your peers.
But you shouldn't need the validation of others.
Let me stop you right there. I'm not saying you need it. I'm saying it makes you feel good. And acceptance of your peers is a natural human instinct to have. Way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up famous guys and ladies and made amusing genetic copies.
Hit what?
Sorry, got off track. I can't say way back without making a Clone High reference. That in itself is a Clone High reference. Anyways, what I was saying. Way back, no, not in the 1980s, a long time ago, acceptance of your peers was crucial to survival. If you were a loner back then, it pretty much meant that you were going to die. Your chances of survival without a tribe for food, shelter, protection, and so on were nil. Deja vu. Well, I believe I mentioned this in one of my other videos a long time ago called Rejection. If you'd like, you can click over here and go watch it, if you wish. Self-promo, Sam. Self-promo. But anyways, going back, we are in fact wired to want to be accepted. Another example of our survival instincts is tickling. Ever notice the parts of our body that are ticklish? Our sides, our feet, our neck, our underarms. All places that you would like to protect if in combat. Your hands aren't ticklish. Someone somewhere out there is going to tell me that their hands are ticklish, but I mean a majority of ticklish people. And I would know. My hands aren't ticklish and I'm ticklish. Yeah, because what you experience relates to everyone across the world. Right, Sam? If you get stabbed in the hand, you're likely to survive. Get stabbed in the neck, however, not so lucky. Tickling is a way to train for self-defense. Ever hear from a ticklish person, if you tickle me, I'm not responsible for what I do to you? Yeah, I learned that the hard way when I was like a wee little one and I was tickling my sister and she punched me in my face and knocked out my tooth. It was literally dangling like a foot from my mouth on a strand of gum and there was blood everywhere. And just a few days before that I had lost my other tooth, so I was missing my 2 front teeth. Yeah. All I want for Christmas are my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. Yeah, that was my song that whole year. Even when they started growing back. No one cared. No one cared. They still get made fun of for that. Just as tickling was to teach us self-defense, acceptance was a basic part of survival. Of course now, acceptance of our peers isn't necessarily needed for survival anymore. Although that can be debated upon because of how fucked up some people are, but that's a whole nother topic that I'm not touching right now. And of course standards have changed. Way back in the 1980s, no, long before that, acceptance was more, you got it more from being useful. It was about usefulness, what you could bring to the table for survival. And yes, some of it was based upon appearance, but it was more about usefulness rather than wanting to be called beautiful. So it was more about being strong, able to hunt, able to gather, able to bear children, able to build, and so on. And now it's more about beauty because we're not so primitive. Although that can also be debated. But we don't have to hunt our own food or build our own shelters. Some people still do, but you don't need to. So the standards of being accepted have changed, but wanting to be accepted hasn't. So it's okay to be upset by rejection. It's okay to want the approval of your peers. It's okay to admit that you get some or maybe even all of your confidence from the validation of others. What's not okay is saying that just because you don't approve of what someone does, be it for themselves or others, that they're disgusting, horrible, terrible human beings, attention-seeking, a whore, not worth someone's time, a fuckboy, a piece of shit, an asshole. I'm swearing a lot here. But any other mean word that you can use to describe someone whose appearance or actions you don't approve of. That's what's not okay. No name calling. It's mean. It's called bullying.
But what about pedophiles?
Okay, let me interrupt you and stop you right there, okay? I'm talking about appearance here, not what's underneath. Of course, what's underneath the surface matters, because you could be beautiful, but be downright hideous underneath. You know, of course, what's on the inside matters. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. And if I were to add what's underneath the surface into this video would be way longer than it already is, and it's much longer than what I want it to be. And underneath the surface is not the main focus of this video. And if I were to add that in, it'd be like an extra hour. I think I already said that, I'm not sure. It'd be adding an extra hour, and I really don't want to be doing that, so that's another topic for another time. So I'm just going to trot away from that topic, okay? My point. Everyone is beautiful, and it's okay to want to feel accepted. And to people who say, you were way beautiful before you, and then insert something here like grew your hair out, lost weight, gained weight, cut your hair, and so on, got a tattoo. Why would you do that to yourself? You're being contradictory to yourselves. You want everyone to be accepted, yet you won't accept people who do something that you don't agree with. You want body positivity, but you'll look at someone who's skinny and be like, you need to eat more. Where's the body positivity in that? If the only way that you can raise yourself or a group of people up is by bringing someone else or another group of people down, then you're not really raising anybody up. You're just putting people down. You're being a bully. That's not nice. All you're doing is creating another standard for beauty. If you want to be against beauty standards, promote everything as beautiful, even the thing that you don't like. For instance, I don't like facial tattoos or excessive facial piercings. That's just me and my own personal opinion. If I see someone with a facial tattoo or a facial piercing, or excessive facial piercings, I'm not going to tell them that they're ugly. No, because I know someone somewhere out there thinks that person is drop dead sexy. Maybe not to me, but everyone is beautiful, but not everyone's attractive. It's a great thing to live by. But in any case, who am I to judge? If you want people to stop judging you and your looks, then you have to stop judging other people. It's a two-way street. 50-50. It's like a relationship. Really. But she wears too much makeup. And I bet somewhere out there, someone still thinks that she's beautiful. But she was beautiful before she kicked it all on. Okay, so it's a win-win. But she's only doing it so other people will think that she's beautiful. That's not right. She needs to know that she is beautiful without her makeup, and I need to be the one who tells her. I need to put it on all of her pictures and comment it on all of her videos to let her know that she's beautiful without all that makeup on. Okay, that is a very nice thing to say, but also a very rude thing to say. Who cares if she's doing it for the approval of others? It doesn't really matter. She's still doing it for herself because it makes her feel good because other people think that she's pretty with it. And if you think that she's pretty without it, that's great, but that doesn't mean she has to stop putting on her makeup, because that's her choice. And if she likes her makeup and it makes her feel good, why are you trying to take away the thing that makes her feel good? Makes her feel good, so who cares? Point is, making a lot of points in this. She's beautiful. Point is, he's beautiful. Point is, they're beautiful. Point is, everyone is beautiful, no matter their choices of hairstyle, makeup, piercings, or tattoos. Everyone is beautiful. We're all beautiful to someone, but most importantly, we're beautiful to ourselves. And however we achieve that, whether that be plastic surgery, makeup, gaining weight, losing weight, how we dress, or anything, that's all that matters. You are beautiful to you. End of. Okay. I almost forgot to say it, but bye. But she was beautiful before she caked it all on her. I forgot about the clock. The clock is not beautiful. The clock is a torturer. The clock can suck my dick. It's done! Yay! Anyway. Whew, I'm getting hot. Hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take up all your clothes on my blah 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 blah.